Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. I do hope that you are all doing well. These are your readings for January of 2022. I hope and I know that this year will be different to the past couple of years. Anyway, for January, we're focusing mainly on love. I am going to be doing my divine spread, everyone. So it's more about love as Venus is retrograding through the sign of Capricorn on top of Pluto. So love matters, love is very important. So January readings will be more focused towards love. I will be extending these readings, everyone, so you can get the extended version beneath the video. You'll find the link. Those of you that are on Patreon, on tier 1, obviously you get all the 12 signs as you are on Patreon. So you get the 12 signs for the price of purchasing one. So a lot of you may consider joining us on Patreon. If not, you can make a one-off purchase through my website. That link is beneath the video as well. So I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. It does help the channel a lot, so I appreciate you all. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Capricorn, and welcome. Welcome to the year of 2022, January. Let's see what's going on with a divine spread in matters of love. So you may want to get the extended reading. You can get the links beneath the video. So what's going on, dear Spirit, for Capricorn, as it is a very, very important time, especially for Capricorn people now, with Venus retrograding in your sign. Let's see what's going on for you, dear Capricorn. Dear Capricorn, dear Spirit, Capricorn, and what's going on in their lives, their love lives. If this reading does resonate for you, you may want to watch the extended version. Let's see what we will be shown actually from Spirit concerning Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node, all in Capricorn. This is for you. So at the foundation, we have the Page of Cups. What is hidden from you? The Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. Recent past. The Wheel of Fortune. In the now. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Crowning is the Six of Cups. So obviously it's got a lot to do with soulmate, past love situations. Obviously there could be returning. Children are also a very vital part of this, the energy we're reading here with the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate card, obviously. This is what's on your mind. This is in your goals area. What is the action and advice? We've got the Seven of Cups, so more cups. We've got fire, we've got water, fire and water. And the potential outcome for Capricorn in January is the Queen of Swords. So we do have some air as well. Let's see how Spirit, and the planets, obviously, the planetary alignments or Spirit, the divine, how it is affecting you, hindering or helping you. We have the Hierophant, Taurus. We've got the Magician, Gemini and Virgo. And we've got the Three of Cups. This is a reconciliation. This is a rekindling. This is a revisiting. Dear Capricorn, very, very important time. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. Slow and steady, paced, movement forward. Usually, this is the general energy. And we see that he is picking up his hoof. So there is very slow movement, but there is movement. It's as though you're getting unstuck. Knight of Pentacles is someone taking action, but looking very closely at the details. before they move forward. Now, some of you could be relating, of course, to a Virgo or a Taurus, someone who may have strong water in their sign as well, because we've got a fair few, we've got the elemental water very strong here. Pisces is also very important. There's your Karma Dharma card. What's going on? Pisces. Pisces, dear Capricorn, or, you know, the Hanging Man, can be a clandestine connection where someone was married in another commitment. It could have been maybe you're dealing with a karmic chapter that you needed to end. The Hanging Man is sacrifice. It's a hold up. This could also be talking about someone returning in the time of Pisces, which is end of February into March, where there could be a sense of justice, balance, harmony. And we do have Libra here as well with the Queen of Swords. This can speak to communication. Someone could also be going through divorce. First of all, at the foundation, we've got the Page of Cups, which is Pisces. It's a small offer of love, and this stems from the past. It could be a secretive connection concerning a children or a child as well, or, you know, Pisces and, you know, Page of Cups is a very small offer. It's a very youthful, it's like a romantic offer. It's not something that's it's not like the Ten of Cups, let's say. But we've got a fair few cups here. We've got the Six and the Seven of Cups, and we've got the Page of Cups, and what you don't know is the Ace of Cups here. And again, it shows the fish here. So this may have got to do a lot with Jupiter ingressing into Pisces, where things are changing for you, or you're dealing with a Piscean person. There's going to be a very magical moment in the near future when Jupiter will connect with Neptune, where there's been a lot of, you know, misunderstandings, or, you know, you've been wearing those rose-colored glasses, or maybe there's even been deception and things being hidden. That's what Pisces is all about. But it can also speak to magical moments moving forward, where something will be cleared. You know, the action and advice is Seven of Cups, which Seven of Cups does speak to many doors opening, but it can also speak to a lot of that confusion being cleared through communication. Queen of Swords holds that Ace of Swords, so where there's been an illusion or a wrong perception, that will be cleared. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune here in the recent past, which is a 10. Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of fate. Changes, lots of changes coming in. It can also relate to someone having dealt with karma that they needed to shed. As we know, the South Node has been transiting through Sagittarius, and this is the card of Jupiter in Sag. So the Wheel of Fortune also speaks to wisdom, or a certain lesson or a teaching that someone needed to go through. We have had a solar eclipse, a new moon in Sagittarius. Maybe that's when the wheel started to turn for you. So roughly around the 4th of December of 2021. I'm doing these readings at the end of 2021, so you're going to be listening probably in 2022. So it's easy to get confused with the years. Anyway, in the now position, we've got the Seven of Wands. Now, this speaks to having passed a position of, I don't know, maybe success, or maybe you're dealing with someone that's very recognizable or well-known in their community, someone successful in what they've been doing, working on, or maybe this is, you know, you passed a point of success and then you're dealing with a lot of obstacles, or you're dealing with those now. And the now speaks to when you are watching this video, this reading. So on your mind and crowning your reading is the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. And it does relate also to nostalgia and things to do with the past. So again, Venus retrograding in your sign will be bringing situations or people from the past. This is like a moment when, with Venus retrograding there, love dies and is resurrected. So this could also speak to you or the person you're dealing with or interested in or watching this reading for. They could be going through that, through changes in their love life. So therefore shedding the old and making space for the new. The action and advice, again, is the Piscean energy. So Pisces is very strong for you, dear Capricorn. Pisces speaks to unconditional love. It can speak to, yes, deception, but also secrecy. On the other hand, a magical moment, a divine moment in the near future with Venus doing backflips and somersaults and, trying to jump through hoops for love. And it's just this, it's very much about things that do not, relationships that do not work for you, that cannot be healed, are leaving you. You could be closing up a chapter from the past when maybe for some of you, because this, the Ace of Cups in the hidden position can speak to a new love as well. Now we've got the Hierophant. Some of you could have been in a commitment or dealing with someone that was in a commitment. Maybe your beliefs have gone through a death and a transformation. You could also be dealing with someone maybe that could be from a distance, different religion. The Magician, which is Mercury, he's an ace. You've got an ace up your sleeve. Spirit is giving you all the tools to be able to make magic, and the Three of Cups can speak to a reconciliation or just a celebration. Now there may have also been trickery. Okay, I'm not reading reversal, so you may have been dealing with a trickster. They could be someone that maybe was very deceptive. We see the Hanging Man and Neptune is all about confusion, illusion, and lies. So it's going to be different for each of you, obviously. But you do get to the bottom of things. Queen of Swords is Libra. And, the area of Libra is relationships, where, you find your balance, your harmony, or not. Because if you're not going to find that, then you're going to be letting a relationship go. So you've got the power. The power is in your hands. Spirit is giving you the power and everything that is necessary to be able to celebrate. You need to hold on to your beliefs. Do not let go of, what you believe. If this is a relationship that is coming back, resurfacing, and this is something that you've always hoped for and that you've sacrificed a lot, this could be the ending of a chapter where you've shown that you could hold the fort and stay strong in your integrity, prove yourself, and this could be also a reward. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, let's take some romance angels, and I will be taking a lot more cards on the extended, so do know that we'll be going way deeper. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What's the potential for Capricorn in love in January? Oh, okay. Give your relationship a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. This could be a second chance. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind, because your soulmate, and does speak about a soulmate, may differ from your usual type and expectations. And we've got new love. Wow. This could be a new chapter, or this could be, because those of you that are giving a second chance to a love relationship, and the differences are way too hard to mend. Remember that we do go from the Six of Cups to the Seven. So there is transitioning. You're transitioning emotionally. And the fact that the Ace of Cups is here, it's either a new chapter or it's a new love connection. Now you've got a couple of sevens here, and sevens do speak to conflict. Seven is also a very spiritual number. 7 is the Chariot, so it can speak to emotionally transitioning, you know, from hardship. Let's take the Moonology Oracle and see what is important for you to know. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. And I did speak to that new moon eclipse on the 4th of December, so roughly around then. I did mention that that happened in Sagittarius, on the axis Sagittarius and Gemini. So again, Sagittarius South Node, some of you could be either shedding something, you know, a heavy weight from the past, a chapter that needs to close. Maybe your beliefs have changed, as I said, with a Hierophant, and then beginning a new chapter, or you are literally shedding something, because the Hanging Man can speak to a love triangle, and where there's been, for those of you that have been deceived, and you've been dealing with someone who was a bit of a trickster, someone who was not faithful, let's say, you could be letting that go, because the Ace of Cups here does show it's either you're filling your own cup, so these are tears of joy or tears of sadness. You are you're an earth sign, so you're usually someone who's very stable, so it wouldn't be easy to get you to change. I mean, even though you're cardinal earth, you're still a stable earth sign. I mean, you're an earth sign, so changes, how can I put it to you so that you can understand? Changes, it's the changes in your DNA, but because you're an earth sign and you're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is, it's more about the known, the tried, you know, ways of doing things. So I don't see that a new beginning would be easy for you, but you may have gone through a lot of growth, especially Pluto transiting your sign. So a new moon eclipse means a new beginning. It's an amplified eclipse. Now obviously there's a new moon in your sign. That's a very positive indication as well, dear Capricorn, for you. So I'm loving that for you. And you're also having to eclipse a situation from your life that did not work well with you. So that's something that you need to remember, that it's a time of powerful change for you. Okay, so let's take a couple more cards. Okay, we had the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm going to take one layer of cards here in a few positions, and then I will be going deeper in the extended, as we'll be looking at the Mystic Moon Oracles as well. I will be taking a message from Spirit for you here, and then another in the extended, as well as my handwritten love cards and some Sibilas. Let's have a look at why do we have the Ace of Cups here in the hidden position, and we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is it's an indication of the possibility to expand on a new love chapter or a new love, or letting go and initiating a new love situation because there's been maybe too many people in the picture. Let's see what in the now, what's that Seven of Wands about? We've got the Emperor. So Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign. They could have strong Aries in their chart mainly. Again, another fire sign could be Sagittarius, could be also a Leo. Let's see what the Seven of Cups is all about in the action and advice. So that we've got the Ten of Wands, which says you're closing up a major cycle. Could be a karmic cycle for you, yes, because of the Hanging Man with the Ten of Wands, but this is like a restart. So a new beginning, or seeing again clearly, because this turns into the Ace of Wands, having potentially a new something igniting for you This is desire, this is passion, but also seeing the light after the confusion. Now, this could also be a relationship connected to work, your work environment, career, with all these wands. Let's see what is that Queen of Swords about, the actual outcome. We know Queen of Swords is someone usually that's gone through divorce, separation, but she's also someone who speaks very truthfully. This could also speak to a judgment, judging someone or being judged, or just communication after having no communication in the past. Remember, the Hanging Man does speak to also a spiritual, can be a spiritual connection, a telepathic connection, but it could also be a very secretive or hidden connection. Maybe some of you have sort of dreamed, you've sort of dreamed about this connection, or I'm going to say, for those of you that maybe dreamt of a very important connection, you've been waiting for someone, or you've had that, you know, that calling that someone special is coming into your life. Unless you make the space for them, then there won't be any room for them to enter. Now, the Emperor, we know, is a number 4, so this is someone usually he is a father. He's someone who could be experienced. They've gone through their own experiences in life. The Emperor many times has got a lot that they're dealing with. Many times this could be someone that's able to provide you with that emotional security, that, you know, the home, feeling safe, and all that. Maybe even financial security, because this is someone probably that owns their own business. But the Emperor can also be someone that's quite stern and not very open with their heart. So very different to the Ace of Cups energy with the Emperor. So for some of you, this could also be someone that you are leaving behind. Let's see what the Queen of Swords is about. And we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about taking action. Remember, I spoke about the Ace of Wands here. So the possibility of a new beginning, or ready to take action towards communication. I mean, there's a sense of frustration here. Air and fire. We see the volcano, the volcanic eruption here, which that could speak to irritation, or maybe even a confrontation here, or a meeting that could be very powerful. The Knight of Wands is someone usually that travels for work, or they're just driven by their desire. You know, fire is passion, and it's action orientated. So I see a lot of things going on here. I feel that this hold up sort of is ending, and there will be a lot of things playing out in January. Now, the Knight of Wands is usually very much of a player many times, not someone that's very invested emotionally, or this is just saying that someone is ready to now take the next step. Remember, the Knight of Wands, he takes action, and the next he wants to create something, because he's driven. He wants to create that Ace of Wands, that new beginning. It's a spark that lights up the fire, lights up his flame. And that, you know, a flame is fire, and it speaks to possibilities, many possibilities, either burning your bridges from the past, or bringing life into something that was not working. So fire burns, but fire also produces. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. And we've got the Eight of Wands. So this can speak to taking action. As I said, something is changing here. Eight of Wands are lots of messages, lots of movement, maybe even flight travel for some of you that may have been maybe at a physical distance. This could also speak to a physical meeting here, which the divine masculine is very much hoping for. And it looks like they've come, they've been very frustrated about no communication, no action. So someone's taking action. He's holding that flame, that desire to meet up, to have truthful communication. This could go anyway, but looking at the divine position here with the Three of Cups, that's a very positive indication indeed, especially right on the Magician. We've got two major arcana right here. We know that major arcana cards, especially even with the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter entering into Pisces. Things are changing. And, dear Capricorn, for you Pisces, whatever's going on, if you are dealing with a Piscean individual, you are in a good connection. You are connected through 60 degrees, and that's a very, that's a helpful, that's a positive match, let's say. So let's take a message from Spirit. Let's take a message from Spirit. I'll be using the wisdom of the Oracle, and I am reading reversals here. So for Capricorn, dear Spirit, for Capricorn in January, what's going on? What's possibly going on? There's your card. Thank you, Spirit. That was easy. Let's see what your message is. Oh my God, it's in the reverse. So it's the Yin card, number 2. 2 speaks to balance. Yin is the divine feminine, so it's in the reverse. Let me read that quickly for you, which speaks of action. It speaks of the Yang energy. So let's read the protection message. Do you have trouble receiving? You stop the flow of abundance when you continually insist upon being the giver. You can't always lead, always give, always teach. You must be the student, the open vessel, and the one who receives the gift, gesture, or offer in equal measure. Open up and let love, life, abundance, and spirit fill you without demand or expectation. Just receive the bounty that is yours. So the opposite to the Yin energy, the feminine, is the masculine. Now, dear Capricorn, you are an earth sign, which is more the Yin energy, but you are also a cardinal sign, which is more that Yang. You possibly instigate new beginnings, and you are very much of a leader. It is saying here, let someone else take the lead this time. Let someone prove themselves to you. Okay, let someone stand in their power, just like the Emperor is. So if you are the Emperor, let someone else take the action this time. Let them prove themselves. Now, as I said, the Emperor, being a number 4, promises something stable and long-term, something more about stability. But in the outcome, we do have the Knight of Wands, who is potentially taking action and maybe even maturing through taking action and moving forward. But I think a lot is going to be, a lot will show up for you towards the end of January, when Venus will station to turn direct. So February will be a very important month for you. But the possibilities are endless here, especially with that 3 of Cups. Dear Capricorn, let's go deeper into the extended reading, if that interests you. So otherwise, I will see you again in February for your February readings. I want to thank you so much. Wishing you lots of luck, lots of light. Talk to you soon, dear Capricorn.